Man, we're excited. You know, we got a new president. You know, things are turning around. You know, the stimulus checks have come out, and you know, the first 100 days is supposed to be the time where the president. You know, that's what they judge him by.
Right.
You know, kind of. You know, like because after a while, then they're starting to go into re-election and all that. So usually the bulk of their stuff they get done is in the first 100 days.
Right.
And you know, the guy we had in there last term was a monster, and he's gone.
Yeah.
Thank God. Things have changed, man, but you know, I don't know if they've all been changed for the good. You know, what do you think? I mean, what do you think so far? How would you judge him so far?
Well, the way I looked at it in 100 days, he pretty much was doing what he said he was going to do, especially with the vaccines.
Yes.
I think he met his quota with everybody taking the vaccine and stuff like that, which is good because we needed that.
Yes.
And I can see a big change with that around the United States with people taking their vaccine. We still have a few elderly people that's kind of skeptical, and and people that live in rural areas that don't really think they need to take the vaccine for one reason or another.
Right.
But I think we're getting up to speed with that because we're not going to survive without that.
No.
And I know I've taken it. Have you taken it?
Yeah, man, I took it.
So yeah, so I mean I'm all set. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I'm fully vaccinated, feeling good. You know?
My family the same way. So that's one thing that he did good.
Yeah. I honor that though. You know.
Yeah.
I do that because he said he was going to do that, and it's out here, and there was a little hiccup with the one of the Johnson & Johnson.
Right.
But that had nothing to do with him.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
That was on there.
That was the company.
They got that going, but he said before, he got in. He said, "I'm going to have the whole country vaccinated." He said Trump was playing around, and so he stood on that, man. And I'm glad.
Yep, I'm glad too, and it means a lot.
Yeah.
Because by him just coming in those first 100 days, he set out to do some things, and he did it.
Yeah.
And not only with the vaccines and stuff, he passed some different laws and stuff and different things in regards to the Asian community and the I always get this messed up, the
LGBTQ. Yeah. Yes.
Community too. Yeah. They got a lot of things passed, and we just waiting on some of us.
Yeah, exactly. He has. He stepped up, man, and they said he did a lot of executive orders, and a lot of that crazy stuff that Trump had. Those things he had, he booted them out and said, no more, I'm canceling these things. I mean, I don't know the exact things, but some stuff Trump had laid in there that could, affect people negatively. And he said, he was going to do it. And, they've been giving him some grief, and they're saying, he got dementia, and they're saying, he don't know where he's at sometimes, and, but I'm impressed on, many levels, Again, he got that stimulus out. A lot of people was hurting.
Yeah.
So that extra money they got, kind of helped them.
Right.
But I'm still looking for him to do something and talk about this reparations, man. Talk about what he's going to do with, because he does respect the Black Lives Matter, and he stepped up when the Chauvin verdict came out, and he gave, he said, this is what it should be.
Yep,
you were talking earlier about how he put that law in order where you could sue the police, right?
Right, the individual police instead of the department.
Yeah. So I mean, because that's something that I didn't expect, because he was really pro-police.
Oh yeah.
For many years, put a lot of young brothers away. But I'm looking for him to do a little more for the black community, man.
Yeah, I think he's trying. I don't know if he will succeed or not, but he's trying, because he knows that's a lot of work that we need, man, because it's a lot of different things that are still on the table, like you said, the reparations. Right. And I didn't know they were still talking about that.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to come up with a plan as to what the reparations is going to entail, how much it's going to be.
Right. And
from another thing that I was reading, who is going to get paid.
Right.
So that's tricky.
Yeah.
But what they should do to me, by me looking at the thing, they should, if they can't pay everybody, because that's a lot, they need to at least give us some type of tax breaks, or some type of school breaks, or some type of benefits, man. Right. Because once again, we didn't have to be here. Right.
You being nice, brother. I want a cash.
Well, let me hear what you got to say.
I want a cash payment. I want
the
40 acres in the mule. Had we got 40 acres in the mule back then, it could have changed the whole way our families were. You know,
That's true.
Struggling and everything.
Yep.
If you got 40 acres of farm, and you can, till the land, and
you can do some things.
Yeah, man, you can, grow your own food and do what you have to do, but you got your own. You know what I'm saying?
You can feed your family and make a living.
That's like you. They gave you that plot out where you just bought your house.
Exactly, right. You're right.
And now, so you can do whatever you want on that plot.
That's
you don't
right.
have to worry about. So it's just, I think that there's got to be some monetary connection to the reparations, whatever plan they implement. It's got to be money attached to it, because you think about other races, they've gotten reparations.
True, that's true.
And they got cash money.
Yeah, the Indians and everything like that. Asians and stuff like that. So we next.
Right. If you want to give us a couple of casinos, that's fine.
I'll
take a casino.
Reservations.
Give me something.
All right.
And then
it ain't gonna hurt them.
And then when you do that, then now from that point on, I can't say you still owe me.
Exactly, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
I like that. You're right.
So now you give me 50,000, and then I go and blow it. That's on me.
That's on you, right?
But you did what you said you were going to do from 100 years ago.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And you'll definitely get respected on that level from me.
Right. Because we're honoring the It's funny, man. I watched a series. It was called The Blinding of Isaac Woodard. It was on PBS, and it was about this brother who served it was in 1946. He served in the army in the Pacific Islands. Right?
That's Guam.
Yeah, okay.
That's Guam.
He served
those areas, Pacific Islands.
Okay. So he came back after serving 3 years and fighting in a war. And he was on a Greyhound bus. He was going to South Carolina. He was an hour away from his home.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
And he asked the bus driver. It was on a Greyhound bus. It was like black servicemen, white servicemen. They were all chilling on the bus.
Right.
Happy, man. Back, they had a little whiskey.
They
was getting on. And there was some, white folks in the front of the bus that were a little uptight. But he asked the bus driver. He said, "Is it all right? The next stop, I could go get off and use the bathroom, because they didn't have no bathrooms on the buses back then."
Yeah.
And the bus driver cussed him out, told him to sit down, and then at the next stop, he called the sheriff.
Yeah.
And they came out, they beat him, they almost killed him.
Oh man.
Put the billy clubs in his eyes. And he it's on PBS, it's crazy, man. You gotta watch it.
Yeah.
And they put the billy clubs in his eyes, he was completely blind.
Wow.
And what ended up, that case ended up going before, I believe, the Supreme Court, because it was so, the president got involved and everything. It was really crazy, man. And I know I'm jumping off, but it all has to do with, like, they treated this dude that worked for, that served his country honorably, came home, and all he asked was to use the bathroom, and he got out of line, and it's just, there's got to be reparations.
That's true.
There's got to be, man, and it's not a handout, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's something that's earned. We earned that.
So I'm looking for Biden to say, okay, we don't have so much money, but how about 25,000, and then we put everything behind us.
Squash it.
I could live with that.
I can live with that too.
And I can respect him, and I do respect him. But I mean, I could respect his decision. No, it's not a million or whatever, but it's something to say, you know what, y'all suffered.
I apologize.
Yeah.
And just to hear that.
And then he'll get reelected like that.
Oh yeah. If he's thinking right. If he's thinking right,
So man, so I'm looking for him to step up in that area, man. But I think overall, man, I would give him a C plus, man. I don't know what grade you think you give him.
Nah, he got a strong C from me.
Yeah.
Strong C. I'm not giving him a B, and that's not saying that I'm tearing him down.
Right.
But during his first 100 days, he doing what he could do.
Right.
Now he's looking good going forward.
Yeah.
But right now he gets a C.
Right.
And that's from us.
Right.
We just our opinion
and
things like that, and then we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Because he still got to work on the immigration stuff, because that's still kind of fuzzy, man.
Yeah. What's going on with that?
He increased the number of immigrants that could come in, and you see they're dropping. I don't know if you ever see it on TV. They're dropping babies off over the fence and running away.
I've seen that. Man. That's sad.
2 and 3 year olds. They just drop them off.
They're using it. They're doing it at night. And they use infrared lights to see it.
Yeah.
That's
imagine,
crazy,
man. It's so bad. wherever they're at, that they got to get their kids out of there. So you honor you honor that, but then you say, man, you know, who's going to take care of them?
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
where they? I mean, I know they stand in these particular concentration camps and
right.
stuff like that. But like you said, bro, I mean, are they? How long are they going to stay there? Are they going to try to get them on their feet?
Right.
And place them in housing, because you know how they do.
Yep.
They'll give them housing quick.
Yep.
And that goes back to what me and you were just saying. What about us?
Right.
You know, these cats ain't even from here.
Right.
And getting money handed
right.
to them.
Right.
And we've been, like, once again,
yeah.
we have been asked to come here.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
with my 40 acres of the mule, like you said.
That's right.
And it's hard for us to look at that and accept that because of
right.
the situation we've been in.
Right. And it's not hating them.
No,
just,
right. I don't want to say don't help them, but come on, man.
Yeah.
You know, come on. You know, prioritize.
Yes.
Well, okay, we're gonna do something for them. Well, tell them, hold on.
Right.
We got bigger fish to fry
That's
here.
right. That's
you
right.
know, with these African Americans.
Yeah.
That's been depressed.
Yeah.
You know, for years.
Yeah.
You know, and then we can see about these other people that's jumping in on our coattails.
Right.
Because you don't see us going from America to Mexico.
Right.
Or to El Salvador.
Right. People
coming here, and they coming here for a reason, whether it's financial stability or running from a war.
Right.
But okay, that's fine. But when is enough, man. I mean, do you close your doors to these individuals? You know, is that are we looking inhumane by doing that? You know, you have to be a cutoff point. You can't just tell everybody to come on, because if not, the whole daggone country will be over here.
Yeah.
You know,
and that's true, man. And that's the thing where they say, well, you know, that was 400 years ago, but we still feel it.
Still feeling it. Yeah. Yep.
We still feel. We still have to deal with it, man. Mm-hmm. You know, and so
and it definitely, you can see it now.
Yeah.
You know, people. I don't know whether they didn't understand it or not, but they're really looking at it and understanding it now, because everything is getting filmed.
Yep.
You got. You can Google things. You can Google information. You can Google history.
Yeah.
And now they got to do something, man. You know, we the last ones. We the last Mohicans.
That's right.
We the last ones,
you
man.
Know, and they even gave out $50 million to some Asian group, not like I think a couple weeks ago. You know,
see, bro.
I'm like, man, you know.
So that was quick.
That was quick, man.
So, but why they can't never get us straight? The black community just seem like they just can't catch a break. You know, and like I said, come on, man. You know, come on. I'm not asking for no handouts, but I'm asking for what's needed for me. Yeah. You know, what's been done to me.
And what's old.
Right. It's been
old,
old.
man. Our people suffered, man.
Yeah.
You know?
In the midst of building this place up.
Hundreds of years, man. Imagine, you know, imagine us coming here every day.
Yeah.
Working 12 hours.
And not getting paid for it.
Always give us a sandwich and tell us to be happy.
Yeah.
You know?
Get out of here.
And then come back next week.
Same
next
thing.
week. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, and that's basically what it was.
And then we get out of line, you know.
Yeah, you're going to jail. Oh no, we're going to kill you.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So
that's what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
That's what we've been talking about, man. So we need to even the playing field.
We do, man. We do. And so I'm hoping, man. You know, and I think his seed grade will go up with me as his time goes. But I think that he's got to make a stand.
Right.
He's got to make a stand. He's talking about infrastructure and all that, but I think it's an important item, man.
It is.
And again, like you said, we ain't asking for no hand.
No.
So
what's owed to us?
So I'm giving them a C, and you gonna give them a C?
I give them a C
plus. Okay.
C plus.
All right, man. Hey, man. Before I wanted to just jump on this other topic real quick, man. Is that have you been following the thing with this the juror from the Chauvin case that they're trying to use and exploit?
Yes. But you know what? The way I feel about that, Rich, it's over. The trial's over.
Yeah.
So why can't he? Was it lady or man?
There was a guy.
A guy. Why can't he say what he want to say?
Right.
Just because he's saying something now, you shouldn't be able to retract what went on and say, hey, due to the fact that he said this, we're gonna open up the case again. So what are you doing?
Right.
But it still don't accept the fact that was already put in front of you guys that what he did was wrong.
Right.
Regardless of what somebody said, man.
Right.
After the fact, I can see because I know they tell you not to say nothing, but still, man, the justice system is, to me, is tore up and needs to be revamped. Because I get it with don't say nothing and all this and that, But he said something after the fact, right?
Right. But they also said that he was like at a rally or something. So he was at a rally before the case. Like last year, he was at a rally and he had a shirt on. It was like a Martin Luther King rally.
Yeah.
And so he had a shirt on that said something like Black Lives Matter or whatever.
Right. So was he not to cut you off? I'm sorry, but did he know he was going to be a juror then?
Right.
Did he know?
Right. Exactly.
He probably didn't know.
Right.
So you can't take that and try to taint the case.
Right.
But they trying to do that just for anything.
Right.
But right is right. Like I said, always say right is right, wrong is wrong.
Yeah.
And the evidence was against him, whether somebody said something or not.
Exactly.
You shouldn't have done it.
Right. Right. Yeah, I mean that's the bottom line.
Stop making loopholes.
Yeah, so they're trying to get a new trial, man. They're trying to say
I heard it.
This guy, was a bad juror, and he lied or something. Said, because they asked him about Black Lives Matter, and he said, I think everybody matters, and you have a right to protest and all that. So they try to just flip some stuff on him and make him seem like he was a radical, and that Showman didn't get a fair trial.
That's BS, man.
The person who didn't get a fair shake was George
Floyd.
He's the one that didn't get the fair chance.
Yeah, and there it is, the justice system. The justice system should shut that down.
Yeah.
Look, that was after the fact. The guy just had nothing to do with the case. That man was wrong.
Yeah.
Next case.
Exactly.
Don't start. Oh, maybe I don't know. This and that, because that don't look good. Now, if that happens, if they get away with that, Biden better step up. Somebody better step up then, because that'd be dead wrong right there. That's dead wrong.
They ain't gonna let him out of there, man.
And another thing, no, they ain't let him out because they gonna tear the place down. Because now you found here we go with the loophole. There shouldn't be no loopholes in the justice system,
no.
But it probably is, and they're always saying, just like before the case was over, don't nobody say nothing and this and that and the other. It's gonna be a hung jury.
Right.
Okay, I get it, but it shouldn't make that much of a difference based on the facts.
That's right.
I should be able to say what I want to say to a certain extent. That ain't gonna take away the fact that he had. Look what he's doing.
Right.
That's wrong.
Right.
So you gonna take what I say and throw the case out?
Right.
That don't even make no sense.
No, it doesn't.
You get me? That don't make no sense.
They think we stupid, man.
Yeah. Like I said, me and you can be lawyers, bro.
Right. That's right.
How a lawyer gonna tell you something like that based on what? Okay, show me what's going on. The case study that's saying based on what somebody said that tainted the case for this person being guilty or innocent. Right. That's BS. That's BS.
Yeah. So they ain't getting away with that.
Nah. They can say it and bring it up.
Right.
So they got a lot of radio stations bringing it up.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
I'm saying.
Because people want that man off.
Yeah.
But so you want somebody like that to go free? You get me? You get me? That's crazy.
It really is, bro.
And he know he did wrong. Everybody else know he did wrong. But now you want to flip it like it was justified.
Right.
Or let him get out because people been talking. Nah. He ain't getting out.
He can stay. And then them other three dudes that's coming up,
they next. They
next
because they were they were the witness to the crime.
Yeah.
You was there with them.
Right.
You gonna go down with them because you guys stood there and did nothing. So you was a part of it.
Wow.
And yeah, it's just sad, man. When I heard that, I said, "Are you kidding me?"
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. We just all around can't get no justice, man. And for what?
Yeah.
What's the reason that you try to, in 2021, you still trying to hold us back? You still don't try to acknowledge black folk. You still trying to keep us as second-class citizens. I thought that was over. It's not.
It's not.
It's not. But what's the guy's name? The Scott guy tried to say there's no racism in America.
Oh, yeah.
He need to take his blinders off, bro.
Oh, the senator in South Carolina, man. He's out of his mind.
In a state like South Carolina.
I know.
He probably see it every day.
Yeah.
But I don't understand how a black person in that position in South Carolina, bro, he knowing the history, said something like that. I just don't think that's something that he said. Yeah. Somebody pushing him out. That's what I think. Because I wouldn't say nothing like that.
No, man, come on.
You gotta come on. Even if somebody was saying, okay, I want you to do this, do that. Nah, I'm not doing that because that's morally wrong.
Yeah.
For me to come out here and lie.
Right.
You want me to do that.
Yeah,
So, and you want me to lose all my dignity?
Right.
Nah. No.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah. But when I heard him say, I said, he must be crazy. I said, no, somebody put him up to see that.
And just because he's a senator, they'll pull him over too.
Oh yeah, quick.
And pull him out the car.
Exactly, and beat him to death.
Yeah, let him talk about he's a senator. I don't care.
No, right.
You know,
right. And it's sad, man. It's sad. You know, we should be able to say what we want to say,
right.
But to say that, what even made him say? What is he trying to get out of that? Trying to make it? He trying to cool everybody down? you know. He just like a cup of coffee, bro. Yeah. A cup of coffee is hot when it's black.
Yeah.
But you pour some cream in it,
right.
Get it cool it down. I want my coffee to stay hot in a situation like this.
Yes.
You know, I want you to understand that I'm serious about what I'm marching for, what I'm talking about, and what I'm, angry about.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a legitimate right.
Yeah,
it's a legitimate right.
Sure is, bro.
You know, so what do you think about Kamala? How is she doing? She's doing. I guess she's holding on.
Yeah.
For being vice president and stuff like that. She's sticking up for what's right.
Yep.
And that's good. That's good on her.
I think she's doing a pretty good job, man. So I support her. And, I support Biden, man. And I just hope that he just goes that next level and really kind of create a balance, like you said, a balanced playing field.
Yep.
For all of us.
Oh yeah, because we need it, man. We need it. It's been time for us.
Yeah.
Like going back. I hate to beat a dead horse, but everybody else has gotten their 40 acres in a mule.
Yeah.
We need to get out.
Yeah.
It's time. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for it.
Yeah, exactly.
And we still got these cases coming up. The Avery case is in Georgia.
Yep.
The guy in Elizabeth City.
Yep.
I think the girl in Ohio, that might not. I don't know about that. She might not get away with. That might be something that a stick maybe.
Yeah.
But still, it's still going on.
Yeah.
It's sad. But we gonna be all right.
Yeah, we're gonna be all right.
Hopefully on this podcast, I'm gonna try to get maybe a police officer or somebody that can come on podcast. We can talk.
Yeah.
We can put everything on the table.
Yeah.
We can talk about different things.
Yes.
About what's going on and what maybe needs to happen.
Yeah.
And just see if the police, if we can just talk amongst each other.
Yeah, we have an honest conversation.
Yeah. We're part of the community, right?
Yeah. So I look forward to that.
Yeah, hopefully we can do it. And for all you guys out there in podcast land, stay tuned for another good show.
Yes.
And once again, this is Uncle Yab and Richard Carrington, and we're out.
Yeah, man, that'd be nice, man. Get a nice police officer.